Platform 7, last train leaving, doors closing. Everybody got a 5-year plan. I got 10 minutes till departure. Everybody talking big dreams online. Half of them scared to chase them after. Small town shadows on my sneakers, harbor lights behind my back. Got a one-way ticket in my pocket, no idea if I'm coming back. Mama said be careful, friends said think it through, but every road I've ever wanted started with no guarantee attached to it. So here I am, one bag, one shot, one city, waiting in the dark. Maybe getting lost is the whole point. Tonight, the future got a seat beside me. Tonight, the skyline's right in my name. I don't need a map, I don't need a warning. Last train downtown, I'm not afraid. Yeah, saw too many people spend their whole lives waiting for the perfect time, waiting for the right moment, waiting till the stars align. And the years move faster than the mirrors tell the truth. Now they're looking out the window wondering where they lost their youth. Nah, not me. I'd rather make mistakes at full speed than spend another year imagining who I could have been. Neon lights ahead of me, harbor lights fading away. Funny how the hardest goodbye was never said out loud anyway. Maybe getting lost is the whole point. Tonight, the future got a seat beside me. Tonight, the skyline's right in my name. I don't need a map, I don't need permission. Last train downtown, I'm on my way. 300 dreams, 0 guarantees. One beating heart, that's enough for me. 300 roads, 1 pair of feet. The city doesn't know me yet. Good. Tonight, the future got a seat beside me. Tonight, the whole world's still unwritten. I don't know who I'll be tomorrow. That's what makes this beautiful. Last train downtown, let's see what happens. Next stop, everything. 2:17 a.m. Battery 2%. Wrong neighborhood. Perfect. Neon in the red. Neon in the red. One backpack, 2 bad ideas. $20 still right here. Everybody got a destination. Everybody got a 5-year vision. Everybody moving with a GPS. I'm running purely on intuition. Train smoke fading behind me. Neon glowing ahead. Left the town where everybody knew me. Now nobody knows me yet. Missed my turn, missed it twice. Missed the bus, caught a vibe. Funny how the worst decisions sometimes make the best nights. Purple signs on wet pavement. Taxi lights in the rain. The city looks like somebody spilled 1,000 stars across the lane. Wrong street, wrong turn, still smiling. Neon in the rain, everything's alive tonight. Neon in the rain, pink and blue across the sky. I got lost 3 times already, best thing that happened all week. Neon in the rain, I don't wanna leave. Corner store, coffee, cheap headphones, midnight soundtrack in my ears. Scared of flying through a red light, like you never learn to fear. Apartment windows glowing, every square a different life. Somebody laughing, somebody dancing, somebody falling in love tonight. Back home, I knew every shortcut, every rumor, every face. Now every block feels like a mystery, every mystery worth the chase. Missed the subway, walked 4 miles, saw the sunrise, hit the glass. Everybody rushing somewhere, I just watched the moment pass. Wrong street, wrong turn, feels right. One train ticket, 0 guarantees, still went with it. Everybody asking where I'm headed. Truth is, I don't really care. The world don't know me yet. Good, I'll introduce myself out there. New city, new keys, no history, just me. Yesterday I met her somewhere, today I'm nobody in line. Standing in a 24-hour diner, eating eggs at 4:45. One backpack, one apartment, one elevator I still get wrong. The lady at the front desk says my name weird, I never once corrected her. Back home I had a reputation, here I got a building number. Yeah. Yesterday I was somebody's future, today I'm just another customer. Funny thing is, the pressure disappeared with it. Turns out freedom travels pretty light. No headlines, no expectations, no one keeping score. Nobody knows my name here, nobody calls me back. Nobody knows my story, and I kinda like that. No explanations, no reputation, no past I gotta drag around. Nobody knows my name here, that's a lot lighter than it sounds. Name tag on my jacket, wrong pronunciation, didn't even fix it, felt like a renovation. Everybody rushing somewhere, everybody chasing rent, everybody got their own problems. Nobody asking where I've been, the skyline doesn't care who I was, the traffic doesn't care who I am. Somewhere between those two facts, I finally started breathing again. Coffee stains, train delays, rain collecting on my shoes, missed 3 opportunities today, found 4 better ones instead. No spotlight, no audience, just another night. Nobody knows my name here, nobody calls me back. Nobody knows my story, and I kinda like that. No explanations, no reputation, no past I gotta drag around. Nobody knows my name here, that's a lot lighter than it sounds. Back home they knew every version of me, the good one, the bad one, the one I used to be. Out here, nobody knows the difference. Good, neither do I anymore. Nobody knows my name here, the city's glowing through the glass. Nobody knows my story, and maybe that's why it lasts. No labels, no limits, no old ghosts hanging around. Nobody knows my name here, that's a lot lighter than it sounds. Back home, they knew my story. here. I get to write the next one.
Open 24 hours. Nobody asked for that. Still here we are. Yeah. Coffee machine humming, doorbell ringing, taxi meter running, nobody winning. Guy in a suit buying aspirin. Looks like he lost the fight with Monday. Girl in a hoodie buying noodles, probably got an exam on Sunday. Cashier says, have a nice day. It's 3 a.m., nobody laughs. Outside the rain keeps falling. Inside the fluorescent lights keep buzzing back. Everybody looks a little unfinished, like life caught them in the middle of a sentence. No filters, no performance, no pretending everything's alright. Just people buying coffee, trying to survive another night. Nobody got it figured out. Nobody. 3 a.m. convenience store. Nobody got it figured out. 3 a.m. convenience store. Still somehow working it out. Tired eyes, late night drives, little worlds passing by. 3 a.m. convenience store. We're all just getting through the night. Yeah, thought adults had answers. Turns out they got deadlines. Thought success was a destination. Turns out it's just bad timing. Yeah, delivery driver checking messages, office worker staring into space. Old man reading tomorrow's newspaper like he's trying to get ahead of the day. Name tags, headphones, coffee stains on business shirts. Everybody carrying something, most of it invisible. That's the worst part. Funny how the city feels smaller when you start noticing that. Funny how strangers become human once you stop looking past them. Nobody got it figured out. Maybe that's okay. 3 a.m. convenience store. No, nobody got it figured out. 3 a.m. convenience store. Still somehow working it out. Tired eyes, late night drives, little worlds passing by. 3 a.m. convenience store. We're all just getting through the night. 5 minutes sharing oxygen, then we disappear again. Different stories, different problems, same white lights above our heads. Most people are just good improvisers. That's the secret nobody says. 3 a.m. convenience store. Nobody got it figured out. 3 a.m. convenience store. Still somehow working it out. The city spins, the night goes on. Tomorrow's almost in sight. 3 a.m. convenience store. We're all just getting through the night. Coffee in my hand, grain on the glass. For 5 minutes under fluorescent lights. We were all just people. 4:46 a.m. Roof access. Door still open. DJ, bartender, architecture student, night shift worker, nobody rich, nobody famous. Still the best conversation all month. One guy said he's chasing dreams, then admitted he just needed rent. Everybody laughed at that one, probably 80%. Some girl talked up about moving here, so the city's been kicking her ass. So she almost bought a ticket home, then ordered another drink instead. Everybody had advice, nobody had a clue. That's probably why the conversation fell a little closer to the truth. The sky got lighter, nobody moved. Rooftops and cigarette smoke, but nobody wanted to go home. Rooftops and cigarette smoke. The night was almost gone. Maybe we were lost together. Maybe that's why it felt so close. Rooftops and cigarette smoke.
everybody looked cooler from a distance. Up close we were all confused. One guy just got fired on Tuesday, still showed up with a better attitude. Another said he's writing a screenplay 3 years in, still page 22. Nobody judged, nobody laughed, we've all got unfinished things to do. The guy who talked the most all night was the first one to leave. Never even said goodbye, just waved and disappeared down the stairs. Funny how some people stay with you without ever staying long. Funny how some nights become memories before they're even gone. The city woke up, nobody cares. Rooftops and cigarette smoke, nobody wanted to go home. Rooftops and cigarette smoke, the night was almost gone. Maybe we were lost together, maybe that's why it felt so close. Rooftops and cigarette smoke, nobody wanted to go home. Nobody had a map, nobody knew the road. Funny how that's exactly what made it feel like home. No promises, no life lessons, no pretending we figured it out. Just people borrowing courage from each other for a couple hours. Oh yeah, yeah! Rooftops and cigarette smoke, hey! Nobody wanted to go home. Rooftops and cigarette smoke, the sun was coming up. No breakthroughs, no miracles, no answers falling from above. But somehow everybody left with a little more than they brought. 5:41 a.m. Nobody exchanged numbers, still felt like friends for one night. That was enough. Two 17 a.m. Forget it. Hey Dad, nah, that doesn't sound right. Started with a joke, ended with silence. Funny how the hardest words never show up when you're trying. Walking through empty streets, phone light on my face, talking to a screen about things I still can't say. Recorded 23 seconds, deleted 22. Kept the sound of me breathing, guess that counted as the truth. Some people live in your contact, some people live in your head. Some people leave your life but never really leave. Record, delete. Record, delete. Voice notes, never sent, still ringing in my head. Voice notes, never sent things I meant but never said. No reply, no blue check, no ending to defend. Voice notes, never sent. Made one for the kid I used to be, 18, scared of everything. So the most of the monsters never made it past his dreams. Made one for an old friend, haven't seen him in years. Spent 30 seconds talking, I'll spend 2 minutes staring. I knew exactly what I wanted to say until I hit record. Funny how confidence disappears when honesty walks through the door. Street lights, train sounds, 3 a.m. somewhere downtown. The city keeps talking, I'm finally listening now. Record, delete. Record, save draft. Voice notes, never sent, still ringing in my head. Voice notes, never sent things I meant but never said. No reply, no blue check, no ending to defend. Voice notes, never sent. Maybe closure isn't a conversation, maybe forgiveness isn't a call. Maybe some messages exist just so you can hear yourself at all. I wasn't talking to them, I was finally listening to myself. Voice notes, never said, still ringing in my head. Voice notes, never said, but somehow I slept.
cent saved, not sent. Maybe that's enough. Downtown, another Friday night. Same lights. Got the apartment, got the paycheck, got the key card, got the view. Back then I'd have killed for this. Now it's just something I wake up to. 300 people watch my story, nobody asked if I was good. Funny how attention feels expensive when it never buys what it should. Screen time up, attention span down, takeout box on the kitchen sink. Everybody talking about the next big thing, nobody stopping long enough to think. Thought success would feel like fireworks, mostly feels like emails, mostly feels like checking calendars, mostly feels like details. Too many lights, too many roads, too many places I don't go. Lost in the city lights. Can't somebody tell me what we're running for? Lost in the city lights. Everybody wants a little more. Everybody shining, everybody scrolling, everybody keeping score. Lost in the city lights. Can somebody tell me what we're running for? Friday rooftops, same conversations, different faces, same ambition. Everybody got a side hustle, everybody got a 5-year vision. One friend just got promoted, one bought a brand new car, still staring at the skyline like success is somewhere farther. The city gave me a future, forgot to ask if it was mine. Spent so long chasing milestones, I never questioned the finish line. Got the view, got the paycheck, still feeling homesick somehow. Not for a town, not for a person, for a version of myself right now. Too many names, too much noise, trying to hear my own voice. Lost in the city lights. Can somebody tell me what we're running for? Lost in the city lights. Everybody wants a little more. Everybody shining, everybody scrolling, everybody keeping score. Lost in the city lights. Can somebody tell me what we're running for? Maybe the problem wasn't getting here. Maybe the problem was believing there'd be a finish line. Maybe nobody's arriving. Maybe we're all just moving. Lost in the city lights, but at least I know it now. Lost in the city lights. No more hiding in the crowd. Not the skyline, not the headlines, not the numbers anymore. Lost in the city lights. Still searching for something worth more. Same city, same lights, different questions. 2:11 a.m. Apartment 808. Still doesn't feel like home. Yeah, first night in my own apartment. Still sleeping on the floor. Spent half my savings getting here. Still checking rental apps for more. Secondhand lamp by the window. Those weird shadows on the wall. Funny how I spent 10 years chasing freedom. Never pictured this at all. 1 fork, 2 plates, 3 boxes I ain't touched yet. One says books, one says winter, one says things I might regret. Got my own keys, got my own lease, got my own mailbox downstairs. Got my own silence waiting for me every time I get back here. No roommates, no excuses. No one else inside these walls. Apartment 808, trying to make these walls feel alive. Apartment 808, just me and the bass tonight. City lights through the blinds, old dreams still passing by. Apartment 808, still learning how to live this life. Caught my mom last Sunday, said everything was going great. Technically that wasn't lying, just left out a couple things. Didn't mention all the quiet, didn't mention all the doubt. Didn't mention eating dinner with my laptop open on the couch. Every box got a label, wish I had one too. Everybody asks what I'm becoming, I can barely tell you who. Bought a picture for the hallway, took 3 weeks to hang it up. Still not sure it fits the room, still not sure I do that much. Dreamed about freedom, nobody told me it echoed. Got my own place, turns out freedom ain't furnished. Same ceiling, same questions, different city, same heart. Apartment 808, trying to make these walls feel alive. Apartment 808, just me and the bass tonight. City lights through the blinds, old dreams still passing by. Apartment 808, still learning how to live this life. The neighbors fight, the pipes complain, the elevator makes that sound again. Nothing here is perfect, maybe that's the point. Maybe neither am I. Apartment 808, the city's coming through the night. Apartment 808, baby I'll be alright. Not because I found the answers, not because I found the road. Apartment 808, just because I finally built mine. Two 48 a.m. The boxes are still unpacked. Maybe so am I. Next train arriving, platform 2, 2 stops away. Your contact's still pinned, we don't even talk. Still know your coffee order, still know the way you walk. Saw your story yesterday, new apartment, new view. Funny how I know more about your life than I actually do. 2 subway stops, 3 missed calls, 4 birthdays, no visit at all. Kept saying next weekend, kept saying when things slow down. Now I pass your station every week and never leave the train. One more stop, one more excuse, one more year goes by. 2 stops away, tell me when do we get this far? 2 stops away, close enough to see the lights, far enough to miss a life. We said sometime soon, we meant not tonight. 2 stops away, 2 stops away. Everybody says let's catch up. Nobody opens their calendar. Everybody says we should hang out, like it's written by a manager. Still watching your story, still missing your life. Funny how we're connected and disconnected at the same time. No big fight, no betrayal, no dramatic goodbye scene. Just notifications replacing conversations until nobody noticed what it means. We weren't growing apart, we were postponing each other. That's the kind of distance nobody puts on a map. One more month, one more reason, one more after this. 2 stops away, tell me when do we get this far? 2 stops away, close enough to see the lights, far enough to miss a life. We said sometime soon, we met not tonight. 2 how 2 stops become 2 years. Funny how tomorrow becomes remember when. Then somebody becomes a memory while they're still living here. And that's the part that hurts. 2 stops away, I could get off at any time. 2 stops away, still watching the station pass by. No villains, no heartbreak, no reason I can't explain. 2 stops away, maybe that's why it stayed. Next station, your neighborhood. The door's open, the door's closed. I stay on the train. Bus, window seat, phone at 1%. Good enough. Headphones dead, battery dying. Missed 2 texts, didn't read either. Outside the glass, the city looked expensive. Inside the bus, everybody looked exhausted. Guy in a suit asleep upright, girl with paint on both her hands. Old man carrying grocery bags like they weigh more than they can. Street lights flickered on the window, turned strangers into ghosts. Funny how everybody's going somewhere, nobody looks close. Not a person, not a hometown, not a version of my past. Just somebody I don't recognize anymore. Whenever I look back, the bus kept moving, so did I. On the night bus home, tell me, when did time move this fast? On the night bus home, watching old versions of me pass. No big answers, no grand plan, just headlights in the rain. On the night bus home, everything feels different, everything's the same. Thought success would change my life, mostly change my passwords, mostly change my rent payments, mostly change what keeps me up. After dark, past the diner, past the station, past the bar where I got lost. Past 100 tiny versions of myself. The city slowly took, some got what they wanted, some disappeared somewhere, some are still running circles. Inside my head tonight, the weird part is I don't miss being them. I just wonder when they left. The bus kept moving, so did I. On the night bus home, tell me, when did time move this fast? On the night bus home, watching old versions of me pass. No big answers, no grand plan, just headlights in the rain. On the night bus home, everything feels different, everything's the same. Somewhere between where I left and where I'm going, I became someone else. Nobody announced it, nobody celebrated it, nobody noticed. Maybe not even me. On the night bus home, the city's fading through the glass. On the night bus home, not trying to hold on to the past. No revelation, no miracle, no lesson carved in stone. On the night bus home, for once, I didn't mind not knowing. My stop, the door's open, the door's closed. Tomorrow can wait. couldn't sleep. Started writing postcards. Postcard to 17, ink bleeding through the paper. Couldn't fit all the warnings, wouldn't have listened anyway. Postcard to 19, the train ticket changes everything. You're scared right now, good, that means you're moving. Postcard to 22, stop apologizing for taking up space. Half the people you're trying to impress aren't thinking about you. Postcard to 24, you're not behind. You're just comparing your life to edited versions of theirs. Folded every postcard twice, never wrote an address down. Some messages aren't for sending, some are just for finding. Different years, different fears, same heartbeat. Midnight postcards to the people I used to be. Midnight postcards scattered across old memories. Wish I knew then what I know now, though maybe I was meant to learn it slow. Midnight postcards to the people I used to be. Postcard to 21, the heartbreak doesn't kill you. Funny thing is it teaches you who will. Postcard to 26, take the train, miss the train, either way you'll get a story. Postcard to 28, call home more often. Trust me, one day you'll wish you had spent years trying to become somebody didn't know I already was. That's the joke nobody tells you until enough years have passed. Still got regrets, just don't carry them the same. Still got questions, just don't panic when they stay. Different roads, different names, same soul. Midnight postcards to the people I used to be. Midnight postcards scattered across old memories. Wish I knew then what I know now, though maybe I was meant to learn it slow. Midnight postcards to the people I used to be. Some nights I miss people, tonight I miss old versions of myself. The ones who kept going without knowing how it ended. The ones who thought they were lost, the ones who got me here. Midnight postcards laying underneath the bedroom light. Midnight postcards written in the middle of the night. Oh, no perfect endings, no rewritten scenes, no version I'd erase. Oh, midnight postcards, just proof we made it this far. Postcard finished. Still no address, still worth writing. .3 FM. Driving 20 on the speed limit, didn't know where I was rushing to. Dashboard glowing blue, coffee cold in the cup holder too. Turning out 3 times, still couldn't find the station. Story of my 20s, always searching for a frequency.
signal disappeared. Funny how the things I needed most never came through crystal clear. Every station promised answers, mostly play commercials. Everybody selling certainty, nobody selling honesty. A little music, a little noise, hard to tell them apart tonight. Static on the radio, still trying to hear myself. Static on the radio, tell me something I don't know. The road keeps going, the night keeps rolling, no matter where I go. Static on the radio, maybe that's how growing goes. Past another gas station, past another exit sign, past another version of myself I thought I'd be by now. Somewhere after midnight, the city lights gave out. Just highway lines and questions stretching further south. Maybe the signal's out, maybe it's me, maybe I've been asking strangers for directions I should read. Spent years looking for directions, ignored every road sign. Spent years waiting for the right moment, it drove right by. A little signal, a little doubt, still moving somehow. Static on the radio, still trying to hear myself. Static on the radio, tell me something I don't know. The road keeps going, the night keeps rolling, no matter where I go. Static on the radio, maybe that's how growing goes. The song cuts out, the silence stays. Funny how I finally hear myself when everything else fades. Maybe nobody's really lost, they're just between signals. Maybe nobody's really sure, they're just better at hiding it. Static on the radio, the station fades again. Static on the radio, but I don't turn the dial this time. No big answer, no bright sign, no voice from above. Static on the radio, and somehow that's enough. Signal lost, road continues. Eight flights up, same rooftop. Bought a soda downstairs, forgot to drink it. Phone on silent, group chat moving, didn't open any of it. Had 3 problems downstairs, brought all 3 upstairs. Sat on the edge of the rooftop staring at apartment windows, lighting up and going dark. Counted airplanes, counted windows, stopped counting problems. The city looked huge tonight, my worries finally looked their size. Nobody calling, nobody asking, just the wind and the skyline. Skyline therapy, same city, different eyes. Skyline therapy,
Just stopped carrying everything at once. Funny how that's enough sometimes. Funny how breathing gets easier when nobody's expecting answers. The city never fixed me, it just gave me room to think. And for an hour that was worth more than sleep. No advice, no breakthroughs, just distance from the noise. Skyline therapy, same city, different eyes. Skyline therapy, nothing changed but me tonight. The building stayed the same, the traffic stayed the same, the world kept rushing by. Skyline therapy, same city, different eyes. Maybe that's why I come up here, not to escape, not to heal, just to remember the world is bigger than whatever happened today. Skyline therapy, the skyline doesn't know my name. Skyline therapy still somehow helps anyway. The lights below, the stars above, the space between the two. Skyline therapy. For a little while the weight felt lighter too. Skyline therapy. Finished the soda, took the stairs down. Same city, different eyes. Alarm rang. Didn't hit snooze. Let's call that progress. Didn't wake up inspired. Didn't wake up brand new. Still got the same old worries waiting in the living room. Coffee stains on yesterday's shirt. Laundry piling by the door. Still don't know exactly where I'm going. Just know I'm not where I was before. Spent years chasing a future version. Forgot to meet the one I'm living. Kept moving every finish line, then wondered why I never won. Opened up the curtains, let the sunlight hit the floor. Nothing magical happened, I just didn't hide anymore. Still confused, still trying, still here. Better than yesterday, that's all I really need. Better than yesterday, one small step in front of me. Not where I wanna be, not where I used to be. Better than yesterday, and that's enough for now. Yeah, took a walk without a reason. Bought a coffee I didn't need. Called a friend I've been avoiding. Talk longer than expected. Some days I move mountains, some days I wash dishes. Both take effort, only one gets posted. Kept one promise to myself today. Nothing dramatic, nothing new. But funny how the smallest victories are usually the hardest to do. Thought I'd be further by now, thought I'd have more figured out. Funny thing is, so does everybody else. No spotlight, no applause, just small things adding up. Better than yesterday, that's all I really need. Better than yesterday, one small step in front of me. Not where I wanna be, not where I used to be. Better than yesterday, and that's enough for now. Yesterday wasn't perfect, neither is today. But yesterday carried me here, so maybe I owe it some grace. Still got questions, still get lost, still make the same mistakes. pretty good day. Still figuring it out, still moving, still okay.
The city looks asleep. Funny thing is, it isn't. 1,000 windows glowing across the buildings tonight. 3 apartments over, somebody's crying in the shower. Somebody typed I miss you, deleted every word, typed it back, deleted it again. Somebody scrolling old photos, knowing they shouldn't, doing it anyway. Some habits survive longer than love. Somebody's in the kitchen, eating cereal from the box, avoiding tomorrow, one spoon at a time. The world looks quiet from up here. Funny thing is, it's not. Different streets, different reasons. Nobody sleeps the same. Somewhere at 2 a.m. someone's breaking, someone's healing. Somewhere at 2 a.m. the whole city's barely sleeping. 1,000 windows, 1,000 stories. Nobody knows where they begin. Somewhere at 2 a.m. the night lets everything in. Somebody's winning an argument that ended 3 years ago. Inside their head, still finding better things to say. Somebody's checking the phone every 2 minutes, waiting for a message that probably isn't coming. Somebody just got home from work. Somebody just lost their job. Somebody's staring at the ceiling, trying to calculate hope. Somebody's packing a suitcase. Somebody's unpacking one. Somebody's halfway through becoming someone they've never been. Nobody sees each other. Nobody knows a story. Yet somehow every little window feels familiar. Different fears, different futures. Same darkness outside. Somewhere at 2 a.m. someone's breaking, someone's healing. Somewhere at 2 a.m. the whole city's barely sleeping. 1,000 windows, 1,000 stories. Nobody knows where they begin. Somewhere at 2 a.m. the night lets everything in. Maybe loneliness looks the same from far away. Maybe every window hides a different kind of storm. Maybe we're all awake for different reasons, staring into the dark, asking different questions. Somewhere at 2 a.m. someone's letting go, someone's holding on. Somewhere at 2 a.m. someone's already gone. Yeah. 1,000 windows, 1,000 stories, 1,000 battles no one sees. Somewhere at 2 a.m. the city keeps them all. 1,000 windows still glowing, still carrying secrets. Another Monday. The city doesn't care. Came here with 2 suitcases, one dream too big to carry. Thought the skyline meant something, thought the lights were in
invitations. Missed the last train twice, walked home through empty streets. Ate instant noodles for a night straight. Called that dinner, called that surviving. Learned which convenience store stayed open after midnight. Started recognizing cashiers before I made any friends. Spent years trying to impress the city never noticed. Turns out the city wasn't against me, it was just busy. The city never asked me to stay, still I memorized every street. The city never knew my name, still I called it home. Nobody saved me a place, nobody cleared the way. The city never asked, I stayed anyway. The guy in the suit looked successful, turns out he hated Mondays too. The girl with the corner office still cried in traffic sometimes. Funny how everybody looks certain from across the street. Funny how everybody carried things nobody could see. Nobody handed me a map, I learned the streets myself. Wrong turns, late buses, cheap apartments, bad decisions. Still don't know what I'm doing, just doing it longer now. And somehow that counts for something. Turns out nobody really has it figured out. Some just hide it better. The city never asked me to stay, still I memorized every street. The city never knew my name, still I called it home. Nobody saved me a place, nobody cleared the way. The city never asked, I stayed anyway. I stopped waiting for permission, stopped waiting to arrive, stopped thinking life would start after some perfect moment. The rent was still due Friday, the train still left on time. The city kept moving forward, so eventually I did too. The city never asked me to stay, still I learned to love the view. The city never knew my name, still I grew into someone new. The lights stayed bright, the roads stayed crowded, the noise never went away. The city never asked, I stayed anyway. Rush hour again, a little older, still here. No radio, just the road. Past a police car, past a liquor store, past 3 places I thought would change my life before. Red lights blinking for nobody but me. Funny how the city looks different when everybody's asleep. A year ago this silence would've scared me. I'd fill it with playlists, phone calls, anything. Spent years trying to find myself. Turns out I was driving the whole time, looking for a destination while missing the road signs. The headlights stretched ahead, the darkness stretched further. Neither one bothered me much tonight. No messages, no plans, no reason to hurry. Headlights on empty streets, still got nowhere to be. still got questions, just don't ask them every mile anymore. Still don't know where I'm headed, just know I don't need the answer tonight. Past the gas station, past the diner, past the apartment where I learned how loneliness sounds. Funny thing is, it sounds different now. Not smaller, not quieter, just familiar. The road didn't get shorter, I just stopped counting miles. The future didn't get clearer, I just stopped treating uncertainty like an enemy. No map, no certainty, still moving. Headlights on empty streets, still got nowhere to be. Headlights on empty streets, finally not running from me. The road keeps unfolding, the night keeps breathing, no matter what I find. Headlights on empty streets, and that's enough for tonight. Spent years trying to arrive, trying to catch up, trying to become someone. Maybe nobody's ever fully ready. Maybe we're all just learning how to keep moving with unfinished stories. Headlights on empty streets, the city fades behind me. Headlights on empty streets, the horizon doesn't need to explain itself. No finish line, no grand reveal, no perfect ending scene. Headlights on empty streets, just enough light to keep going. Still driving, still wondering, still here.
Tomorrow can wait. The train broke down in a sea of gold. No destination, no place to go. Phones went dark, the world disappeared, and somehow silence sounded clear. A girl held dreams inside her hands, an old man traced forgotten lands. A boy kept staring at the open sky, like he was learning how to fly. We've been running for so long, chasing shadows, chasing songs, trying to reach another day. But maybe life is here to stay. Tomorrow can't wait, I'm alive today. Let the whole world run away. Tomorrow can't wait, tonight is ours. Beneath these falling stars, for one more breath, for one more heart. Tomorrow can't wait. Built a fire beside the tracks, told old stories we can't take back. No followers, no headlines, just real people killing time. The moon hung low above the plains, washing silver over names. For a little while nobody cared about the weight they always wear. We've been counting every mile, missing moments
can wait. Notifications fade away, deadlines lose their power. The city feels a million miles from this forgotten hour. If everything I built collapsed, if all my plans were gone, I'd still remember how it felt to hear this midnight song. Let tomorrow wait, let tomorrow wait, let tomorrow wait. Tonight is ours, tonight is ours. Tomorrow can wait, tomorrow can wait, tomorrow can wait. The train starts moving, nobody says goodbye. The sunrise does it for us.